Hello, it's Amy with Just a Little Ink. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today I'd love to share with you an alternative project I've made using the brand new From the North Pole paper pumpkin kit, mostly just one, well, actually two stamps, and then the add-on little bags, North Pole sacks, that any current subscriber can add to an order to go along with these cute tags. I've not made my kit yet, but when I saw these little bags, this is kind of the idea I had. I thought a gift card holder would be a great alternative project. And so I'm going to show you how simple I put this together. I'm also using, so I'm going to use some Poppy Parade ink, which I know is different than what came in the kit. You got a cherry cobbler stamp spot, and you could use that and coordinating papers that would go along with that. But I'm going to use some little strips, just leftover pieces from the, if I can find it here, from the Celebrate Everything 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. You can find it at the very back of the mini catalog, the July to December mini catalog. It is a host-only option. You'll find it here. So with any $150 order or with a qualifying party of $150 or more, you can choose this for $18 of your host dollars. And it comes with 48 sheets for each of 12 different designer series papers that are double-sided. And so lots and lots of great options, and they're all holiday related. So anyway, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to take what I'm going to stamp first. You're going to need some pieces of, ooh, and I bent that one. You're going to need some pieces of basic white cardstock. I cut one piece that was 2 3/4, and I believe it was by 3 3/4. You need a scrap that's about 3 inches. And then I took, and I'm going to not know, so I'm going to just grab my ruler. I believe this was 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and this is shaded spruce. So I've got, again, a couple of little pieces. One's a 1/2 inch, one's a 1/4 inch. Turn that around, and then I'm using just a little piece of the white from the real red and white 6x6 glimmer paper that's also in the current mini catalog. I know that that's one of those things that's been bordering on selling out. Because these are photopolymer stamps, you're going to want to use a pierce pad underneath. It gives you the best image. I'm going to go ahead and open up my ink pad, and I'm going to ink up this reindeer. Get it inked nice and as juicy as I can make him. And what matters is that it's centered on here, not so much that it's in the right direction. And then I'm going to cut it out using, let's get that out of the way. I'm going to cut it out using the layering circles. And to kind of speed up how all that works, I've already done one. I've got one right here. So we'll set him out of the way. And then I thought it would be a great idea just on the inside just to have Merry Christmas. And that's one of the other stamps. You could have it say to from. There's all kinds of images. You could add, candy cane. You could put joy. See if I can line him up straight because I don't think I stuck my stamp on straight. So again, makes great to have the pierce pad just helps a better image. So I'm going to go ahead and close this pad so I don't drop something onto it. Okay, so then I've got all my parts and pieces. To make this card, I didn't tell you, I'm also going to use some of the white 3/8 inch glittered organdy ribbon. I'm using about 16 inches of it. So what I did is I took my bag and I'm going to fold it over just so that this edge comes close. And I'm just going to use my finger here for the moment, and then I'll pull out a bone folder. Get a nice crease. So then I can take and use my Stampin' seal. You'll see that this is some of the back of the others. Some pretty rainbow edges. Come, turn it here. And I've cut these at 4 inches long because that's about the length of this bag. And then because these are tinier, I'm going to pull out some multi-purpose liquid glue. And just put it right next to, like so. And then again, same thing with my glimmer. And you could do this for all kinds of different occasions, but being we have kind of snowflakes on this bag. Not this made for a cute bag. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and wrap my organdy ribbon around my bag. I've kind of got a method to this. I want to pull it here, and I want to make sure that I've got more on the bottom than I do on the top. So at least 2-3 inches overlap. So there's not enough here, so like so. Then I'm going to fold it down and over. Whoops, we didn't do that very well. We're going to come along here. How are we doing? Coming off. I need more. Okay, so then while I've got it kind of laying there, I know it kind of looks wonky, I'm going to take some of our tear and tape, and I don't need a lot because it's only about 3 inches across. I'm going to use some tear and tape, and I'm actually just going to line it on this other side here. Press it a little bit and then pull the backing off. Nails help. Okay, so what I'm wanting to do is making sure I'm on the center. So I'm just going to come across here, and then I'm going to lay it across the center and press. And that way I know that piece stays down. Then I can go ahead and attach this to my backer piece, to that piece of shaded spruce. So I'm just going to make some marks. I'm using a little more than I would for a card, just so that this stays. So I'm going to center it on. Like so. Then I have a place here to stick my gift card. I'm going to fold over my ribbon, and I'm going to tie it in a bow. You could tie it in a knot. I just find that when you're gifting something, the bow is easier for someone to undo. So I'm going to come here, lift it over, and come across. And by having that bottom section a little longer, that gives me enough ribbon. I'm just going to twist it. So I have to get it to go this way. There we go. So you can kind of see how that goes, and you can trim your ends, even them up. But the glimmery just kind of gives a nice. Oops, I didn't. We need to open it up because I was not doing. We forgot one piece. See, and that's why you got to have it where you can open it. All right. Well, if you're like me, you'll figure it out. This kind of covers up the inside where it looks like a bag, and it gives a nice greeting on the inside. You can write a nice message here. Again, then you're going to tie this in your bow. You get to watch me do it all over again. Okay, let's see. Maybe we'll do a better job the second time. And then I'm going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of my circle that I already cut out, again using those layering circles dies. I'll pull them out here so you can see them. They're the layering circles. You have scallops in the other. You can use whichever is your fancy. Pull these off, come out of the way. So then turn over your little reindeer. Throw him on the front of your bag, just like so. And when you insert your gift card, I've got one here I already inserted, and then I added some of our festive pearls. These are from the mini catalog again. You can use silver, you could use gold. I'm just going to put 3s. I've got more on this one. I had something I needed to cover up, but you could just do a few of them. And it kind of just adds something fun on the front of your little bag. So kind of a neat way to use some excess things within your paper pumpkin kit. I hope that you will follow along and subscribe if you haven't already. Please like, share, and comment on this video, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.